So PSG finally have their hands on the long tested for Champions League trophy. And I'm so happy for them. To be clear, before the start of the game, even before the start of the game, anybody who knew anything about this season's performances, Inter Milan or PSG, knew that it was clearly a mismatch. Clear mismatch. And if you can reference some of my previous videos where I said there was no chance Inter Milan was going to win, and I was right because I watched them the whole season. I watched PSG in the Champions League. I saw what they did against Arsenal. I saw what they did against Manchester City. To be honest, I didn't know it to be this big, like five, but I knew PSG were definitely not going to lose this. After Enrique changed the mindset of the team, he changed the players' mindset, he changed the president's mindsets. Luis Campos worked with him very well. He brought in players, he brought in some from the academy, like the guy who scored the last goal, Mayulu. Like he changed the entire club, including the fans. So you could clearly see that this was the first time PSG was going into a final where everyone felt like, or at least most people who knew anything about football felt like PSG were actually the favorites, and I don't think anybody should be surprised about this result because I mean this season they've been outstanding. They beat Liverpool, who are the champions of England. They beat Man City, previous champions. They beat runners-ups in England. Arsenal beat Aston Villa. They literally cleared like the top four or top five or something of England. So yeah, I already knew. It's honestly not surprising to me. So good performance from the players in general. Dembele. The pressing, Bakura, all of them. Vitinha, all of them. But guys, we have to specifically talk about Desiree Doué. What a player this guy is going into. Some of us, some of us didn't know him too much until the Paris Olympics. Yeah, where Thierry Henry was his coach, and he spoke so highly about him. And I'm one of those guys who believes in what Thierry Henry says because the guy has an eye for football that a lot of people don't have. Maybe he might not be successful as a manager. Not every good player is a manager, but the eye for talent and the appreciation of talent he has. So when he spoke about Desiree Doué, I actually looked into him a little. Bayern Munich came for him. It didn't go through. And then he ended up at PSG. Fancy feet, finishing, his decision making, everything is on point. And I think he's eligible for the Golden Boy. I think he's going to win that. Yeah, so fantastic player. What a fantastic player. I love watching the guy. He links up so well with Hakimi and all the other guys. So big up to PSG, big up to Luis Enrique and all that. So now PSG have completed the treble alongside their first Champions League. And now we have to have the Ballon d'Or conversation because at the start of the game, I'll say, oh, like if they win, I'll go for Dembele. But I'm thinking, I'll still think because hey, Donnarumma could win it as well because the guy has been a wall at the back. I think apart from Donnarumma, I don't think any of the players in PSG could challenge because they don't have the stats on their side like the way Dembele does. Dembele has over 30 something goals and assists just in the league and then more in the Champions League. He's a joint top scorer in the French league as well. So I'm not too sure. I'll still lean a little bit to Dembele, but I don't think honestly I don't think they are going to give it to a goalkeeper. Truth be told, I don't think Donnarumma is going to. But if he wins it, he deserves it because the guy has been a rock at the back for them. And I'm so happy for other players like Marquinhos. You see, he's one of the survivors from the old PSG. The OG Zlatan and Cavani PSG from That's the Di Maria, Neymar, Messi, all those years. He has always been there. And while everyone was moving to win, like Mbappe moved, Neymar moved, like Messi, everyone moved. Marquinhos has been there. He has been there since he was like in his early 20s. So I'm very happy for the guy, and he really deserves it. Yeah, so looking forward to next season. I don't know who PSG is actually going to sign because their squad looks set, but there are a few aging players. I think Fabian Ruiz is maybe 30, 29, 30. You know, apart from that, I don't think there are any. Maybe Marquinhos as well. Yeah, Marquinhos as well is similar, getting to that age. So I think any signing that PSG is going to make is going to be kind of like a reinforcement kind of thing, but not to fill in any place because their squad is set. Their front line, I think Dembele is the oldest. He's like 27 or 28. Caravaskelia is like 24. Desiree Doué is like younger than that. All of them. Bakola is quite young as well. So yeah, Ramos is not as old as Dembele even. So they have youth in their squad. Their midfield, same. Vitinha, Joao Neves. As I said, Fabian Ruiz is aging. They have good backup, Zaire Emery. So next season, I don't think they are going to retain the title. Maybe the French League and the French League Cup, but not the Champions League. It might be possible, but next season, Barca, we are winning it. So yeah, that's it for PSG.